Hello everyone, my name is Holly and today we are going to practice speaking English by practice complaining. So it's nice to see all of you. Hello Anna, how are you today? Good
I'm
morning.
fine. Good morning. Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you. And you?
Very good, very good. So it's coming to be the end of my day. So and then we have Carlos. It's nice to see you as well again. It's
Hello.
always great to see you guys. And Jorgen, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thanks. It's morning.
And Julio, it's nice to see you again.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Uh, and then Kate, nice to see you. Where are you from, Kate?
Hello, I'm from Belarus.
Belarus. Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right, and I'm from the United States, and it is midnight here, so this is my last class of the day. So, and Cordell, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again in time class.
Yes, and Marina, is it Marina?
Yes. Hello.
And where are you from? Where are you from, Marina?
I'm from Lithuania.
Lithuania?
Lithuania, yes.
Awesome. Okay. That's great. You're my first person I've taught from Lithuania. I've had colleagues from Lithuania, but I've never taught anyone. Awesome. So welcome. All right. And so we have a great group of people from looks like all over the world. We have Anna from Spain, Carlos from Mexico, Jorgen from Denmark, Julio from Mexico, Kate from Belarus, Cornell from Hungary, and Marina from Lithuania. And it looks like we have room for one or two more, so we'll see who comes. And again, my name is Holly, and I'm from Idaho in the United States. So in this class, we are going to practice complaining. So it's just kind of fun. So suffering in silence. The first question I have for you guys is, what do you think of the trains in your country? So let's start, Julio. So you're from Mexico. So what do you think of the trains in your country?
Well, the train system in my country is like very, very old, and I think it's not being up to date. And right now we don't have passenger trains anymore, and we only have like low trains. And I think it's something that definitely can be improved. The best thing we have is the metro system, the subway system, and we only have it in one city, and that is the capital city.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Not
Okay.
much to say.
Yeah, when I learned that, I think it was a couple weeks ago, Carlos told me this about Mexico. I was very surprised because how you guys described how you guys have described the train system in Mexico is very similar to the train system in Idaho. We have only freight trains. We stopped having passenger trains in 1988. So it's been a long time since we've had any passenger trains come through my state. So and Carlos, would you agree with Julio, and do you have anything to add?
Oh, totally agree. The system is very old, and I don't know if there is a passenger train, but because I got in a train about 3 or 4 years ago, and I don't know if it exists today, but the system is very old.
Okay, thank you. Jorgen, how about the trains in Denmark? What are they like?
Well, I rode a train myself, but they are fairly good. We have in the Copenhagen area we have the the short, the short distance train. That is
Mhm.
one system, and then we have the regional trains that goes
Mhm.
a little longer, further. So
Mhm.
that's like two systems.
Mhm.
The ones in Copenhagen, they go back and forth like every 10 minutes or so, and the regional trains that go to other parts of the country, they come a longer time span in between. But
Mhm.
in Denmark, we had a problem with an upgrade to something called IC4 trains, which was from an Italian company, and it has been a scandal because they
Mhm.
delivered trains that was not finished, and we have had a lot of problems with the Italians, and it has costed the Danish taxpayers quite a lot of money, and the scandal has been going on for many years.
Mhm.
So and, you know, uh, so they have put a lot of money into the train system, into the upgrade that they didn't need to because they had a poor what do you call
Direkt benim üzerime kalıyor bu arkadaş yapıyor. Abi sen şeyden dolayı gözlemci olacaksın ya. He,
what
beni
do you call it
gözlemci yoksa temizlik. Hayır ya imkanlar karşı.
deliver,
Hayır.
sub deliver, what do you call it? Someone who delivers things for your country.
Freight trains.
Yes,
Or
but I'm not thinking about that. It's called a deliverer. What do you call it?
oh,
Subcontractor. What
um,
is the term?
someone who, like delivering in.
Yes, someone who delivers goods for a company, a shop.
A driver.
Oh, it's
A
it's, it's something.
yeah, it's a
Well, you have you
store.
have a you have a company, and then you have some shop subcontractor. What do you call it? A
Um,
company that delivers parts of what you need.
a warehouse.
No, I can't remember the word. Anyway,
Warehouse. I'm not sure either.
no. Okay.
So, okay. All right. Thank you. And Kate, how about in Belarus? What do you think of the trains in Belarus? Hello? Okay, it sounds like maybe she's lost her internet or something, which I can totally relate to. Cornell, how about in Hungary? What do you think of the trains in Hungary?
Regarding in Hungary, trains are horrible and full. It is the same as railway service, but uh, it it can be improved, but there is some effort from government, but it is not enough in my opinion, and
Mm-hmm.
many people choose the another solution instead of traveling by train.
Okay, so they don't train first
Yeah,
choice
yeah,
of travel.
yeah,
Okay.
it is not
All right.
comfortable. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay. And
train
Marina, how about
service.
in go ahead, Cornell.
Okay, one additional information: train service doesn't meet the requirements in Hungary.
Okay. Okay. And Marina, how about in Lithuania? What do you think of the trains in Lithuania?
In Lithuania, also system is very old
Mm-hmm.
because our country is very small and we don't use kind of train as a fast train.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use this kind of transport.
Mm-hmm.
And but people, yes. For example, from I live in capital in our city, and if I want to go to near to the sea, I use it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
we also have freight trains. Um, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And Kate, how about in Belarus?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. We have a different trains in Belarus, some more modern and very old. And we develop our trains and not stay in place. Yes. As for our trains from Belarus, goes a lot of trains in Europe, and it's a way to get to other countries. I use the trains when I go to other towns or countryside.
All right, thank you. And let's see, we have Imra. Are you there? Imra. Okay. Anton, how about you? Or how about Russia? What do you think of the trains in Russia?
We go go ahead with previous topic.
I know it's we can. This is going to change real quick. It's going to go from trains to complaining. So yes, the last class was about trains, everyone too. So we'll skip you, Anton. Then, Anna, what do you think of the trains in your country?
Well, there is a local train which travels from village to city. We have my city has the high-speed rail, which is the most modern, most comfortable, and the fastest of this kind of transport. It's one of the most used means, even though it can get to all the cities. My city also has underground, which has been very beneficial because it takes much less time to get to work than other ones. The, the trains are modern nowadays. This kind of transport is less expensive than other ones to commute to the city center or for example, from village to the city.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Right. So. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do this quick reading. It's very, very simple. Let's read and fill in the spaces. We've got Kelly and Bob, who are coworkers. They are talking over lunch. So why don't we have each one of you read one line. Let's start with Anna. Can you read the first one?
Okay. Are you okay, Bob?
Anton?
Not really. The train journey was this morning was terrible.
Okay. And Carlos?
Why? What happened?
And Imra? You would need to unmute Imra. Okay, maybe he can't hear us. Jorgen.
Yes, yes, I did what happened.
Okay, it's right here.
Oh, well, the train stopped for about 20 minutes and put an announcement.
So, and nobody made an announcement. Okay, and just to let you know, Jorgen, when you speak, there's a really strange sound that's coming out of your machine. It sounds like a headset issue, but it's like.
I think that is
Yeah.
it better now?
No, not sure
Okay.
what it is.
Maybe it needs to be recharged.
It sounds like it's it kind of sounds like a little horn.
Well, it sounds funny. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds very funny.
Okay.
So, okay, and Julio.
Oh yes, I hate when that happens.
Okay, and Kate.
And the person next to me was playing really loud music. I could hear it through his headphones.
Okay, so through his headphones instead of through his headphones.
True.
Yeah. And Cornell?
Yes, it drives me crazy when people play such loud music. Did you say anything?
And Marina?
No, I just suffered in silence. I am such a coward.
A coward. Okay.
Yeah.
Such suffered in silence. I'm such a coward. Are there any words or phrases that you guys do not know here?
I have two questions.
Okay, go for it.
First is in the one, two, three, four, fifth line when it says, "Oh yes, I hate it." When that happens, is that an extra personal pronoun there? Like when it says, "I hate it," then says when that happens.
Yeah, it's actually a phrase that is started. I think it started back in about probably about the 80s. And when you say "I hate it when that happens," it's a way of saying I agree. I agree with the previous complaint. But you're asking about the grammar itself.
Just okay, maybe it's a phrase. Yeah, it sounded
Yeah,
strange.
it probably sounds strange to you because it is just a phrase that I think it started with the Valley Girl, but I remember it was really popular when I was in high school. Somebody would say something and you go, "Oh, I hate it when that happens." So it was just really common back then, and at the same time we were saying, well, gag me with a spoon. So, and just a couple other Valley Girl type sayings, and that was one of them.
And the other
Can
one,
I
This one's stuck, and it's gone into much more common than it was. Another question,
can
Kate?
I ask? Yes. It's mean I hate it when this happens. It's mean like it's annoying me. Yes.
Excuse me?
It's mean like it's annoying me this situation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it annoys me.
It
So,
annoys me. Yeah.
yeah.
sorry, Holly.
Yeah.
And the other question is the, the a couple of more lines. It says when people play such loud music. So shouldn't it be such a loud music?
Mm-mm. Such a loud. No, it would have to be such loud music. So loud music, such loud music. When people play very loud music, you would never have an article there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's because of the adjective. So, okay. And any other questions?
Yeah,
Oh,
just when I think about a sentence like if I say was such crazy day, even if it
it was
has
such,
an
yeah.
adjective.
You and that one you would say that you would say it was such a crazy day. And I think I'm just guessing here, but it was such a crazy day. A crazy day. Where this one takes, you definitely would have an article here, but you don't here. So let me look at the sentence. When people, it was such a crazy day. It drives me crazy when people play such loud music. I don't have an answer for you why this one takes an article and this one doesn't. I think it has to do with the non-referent it. But this also has a non-referent it, but it goes on on a little bit further with when people play such loud music, where this one, this it as a non-referring, it is referring to this. It drives me. I don't know. I can't explain why this one requires an article and this one doesn't. And if I tried to answer, I would just be bullshitting you. So.
Maybe it's just a collocation there.
Yeah, it could be. It could be definitely just a collocation. So, yeah, in Jorgen, Valley Girl, you found it. It was very, very popular in the 1980s and early 80s. I would say about 81 to about 84. The Valley Girls speak. So, all right, let's go on. So what we're going to practice here is talking about complaining, actually. So it drives me crazy when, I hate it when, it annoys me when, I love it when. So it says read the language box and then rearrange the sentences below. So we'll rearrange these sentences. But actually you can say it drives me crazy when that happens. I hate it when that happens. It annoys me when that happens. I love it when that happens. It drives me crazy when people are late, when people buy me presents. So all of these go together. So before we start this, Anna, can you choose one of these sentences and put it together and then tell us why? So it drives me crazy, or I hate it when. Choose one of these.
For example, it drives me crazy when my husband is surfing by channels without wait 1 minute in one of them, for example.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you would say this way: it drives me crazy when my husband channel surfs too fast. He channel surfs too fast is what he does. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Marina, can you choose one of these and fill, either you can say one of these or you can make up your own like Anna did.
It drives me crazy when my son doesn't answer if I call him.
How old is your son?
26.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, and Anton, can you choose one of these?
No, I cannot. I always struggling on such kind of questions. I just don't know what annoys me or what drives me crazy.
Oh, well, you can do I love it. I love it when people are late. You could say one of these. I love it when people buy me presents.
I love it when people are punctual.
Oh, good. I love it when people are punctual. Very good. Very good. All right, Cornell, could you make up a sentence or you can even read one of these.
Yeah, I hate it when somebody is late somewhere.
Okay, so you can say I hate it when
because it is appointment is fixed in advance.
Okay. So I hate it when people are late or when someone is late because the appointment is fixed in advance. So they should respect it. Yeah. Okay. Carlos, can you choose a sentence?
It annoys me when people buy me presents because I don't like to buy presents.
Really? So it annoys you when people buy you presents?
Yes, I don't like to spend too much time looking for the perfect present or something like that.
Yeah.
So when people buy me present, I don't like it.
Mhm. It's funny because my sister and I are very similar to that. Neither one of us buy presents very much. We don't find it very important to us. So, Kate, could you choose a sentence?
Yes, it drives me crazy when my family doesn't fill the kettle of water when they use it.
Okay, so say that again. Drives me crazy when my family.
When my family doesn't fill a kettle of water.
Oh, okay. When my family. Oh, okay. When my family doesn't fill the water, the water
The
kettle.
water.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. In the kitchen. It's like it drives me crazy when people use the finish up the toilet paper roll, and they don't replace it. So it's like, what? You can't replace that? Imra, can you speak? All right. So Julio, can you do a sentence?
Sure. It drives me crazy when I get stuck in a traffic jam,
Okay, me too. Me too.
especially in a hot and humid day.
Oh yeah. Does it happen very often where you live?
It happens all the time.
Okay. All right. Jorgen, could you do a sentence?
Yes. I love it when the odor of brewed coffee fills my kitchen.
Okay, we couldn't hear you. Could you try it again and see
Yes.
if we can?
I love it when the odor of fresh brewed coffee fills my kitchen.
Oh, I love it when fresh brewed coffee fills my kitchen.
Oh, the
Yeah.
odor of. When the odor
Yeah.
of.
Uh-huh. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So, yeah, I think Julio has figured out your audio problem, Jorgen. Yeah. It's you can say I love it when the odor of, but you can also say I love it when the smell of, you can say also the smell of fresh brewed coffee fills my kitchen. And I absolutely love that too. But I love the smell of coffee, but I hate the taste. Absolutely hate the taste. So, all right, let's go on. What we're gonna do here, let's see if you guys can figure this out. So let's start with Julio. Could you do number 1? What you need to do is, this is a jumbled sentence. Can you unjumble that?
It annoys me when people don't keep promises.
Yeah, yeah. It annoys me when people don't keep promises. Yes. And I'm being lazy and I'm cutting and pasting the answer because I don't want to write it all. Bear with me a moment. Okay. So it annoys me when people don't keep promises. Is that true, Julio? When people don't keep promises, does that annoy you?
Mm, Not really. No, I don't really. Well, it's up to them. It really doesn't annoy me at all.
Okay. All right. And Jorgen, can you try number 2?
Yes. Crazy shows.
Okay. I guess we can't hear you. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the issue is. Julio suggested maybe you turn off the auto tune. Of your sounds like, is it a headset issue?
I don't
It
know
sounds
what.
like it. Does anybody?
Normally it works.
Yeah. So anyway, let's. It
Yeah,
sounds like a
just carry
robot.
on.
Yeah. So Carlos, can you try this one?
Number 2,
Yeah, number 2.
it drives
Yeah.
me It drives me.
Yeah, so it drives me crazy when.
See?
Hello? Okay.
People use the cell phone.
So, okay. So, it drives me crazy when people use cell phones on the train. Okay. And Kate, can you try the next one?
I hate it. Yes.
I think it's more I love it.
I love it. um, I love it when my family are happy.
No, well, no. Number 3 down here. I love it when.
I love it when um, I love it when I can find something what I need immediately.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that sentence, but it's we're trying to unscramble these words. So Cornell, could you try this?
Yes, I I love it when I have to speak English or I have to mm,
Okay.
first part of this I have the chance to speak. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I love it when I have the chance to speak English. So how about you, Cornell? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And Marina, do you love it when you have the chance to speak English, or would you prefer not to speak English?
Yes, I do. I very love it when I have the chance to speak English.
Okay. And Kate, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English, or would you prefer to not speak English?
um, I'm sorry, I can't understand this question. What I love, what
Yeah.
change?
Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
The chance?
Yeah, I'll write it down. Do you love it when
Uh-huh.
you have the chance or opportunity to speak English?
Yes, I love it. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And Julio, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English? Or would you prefer to not speak English?
Sometimes I'm a bit shy, especially if I'm around native speakers, but I
Mm-hmm.
do try.
Okay. So you're shy and you speak English really well, just to let you know. In case you didn't know that. so
Thanks,
don't be shy.
yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to understand them, like especially if they have like a thick accent.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So that makes me feel shy. Like, what
hmm
are you saying? But why I can understand perfectly the Berlin teachers, but I cannot understand you. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, you know why? It's because you've gotten used to the verbling teachers. So I had when I was in Finland, I would have students. I would always ask them, "What do you expect of me as your trainer?" And some of them would say, "We want you to speak slow," because the first day I would always speak very quickly, and I would always look at them and say, "No, I will not speak slow." Then after a few weeks, they started to understand me, and then they would say, "Thank you, Holly, for refusing to speak slow," because you just get used to hearing a way a person speaks, and then and then it becomes easier and easier. So the more you're around a person, the more you can understand them. So, Jorgen, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English? Okay, I think Jorgen's trying to work out his technical issues. So, Carlos, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
Yes, I love it. Despite my tongue get twisted and I get nervous and forgot all the rules. But
yeah.
I love to speak English.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I want to remind all of you guys, when you're speaking English with a native speaker, do not apologize for your English, even if you're making mistakes and you can hear the mistakes, because what will happen is the person will stop listening to your content and listening for what you are trying to say, and they will start listening for your mistakes. So, all right, Cornell, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
Yes, of course, but I write it down something to text, so US pronunciation is very difficult to understand for me because the weakest point of English is listening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as I mentioned, you speak slowly. It could be better for me, but it is not possible because of other students. Other students, yeah.
I won't because it's not natural. So, yeah. And Anton, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
I'm not a talkative person, but I do love when I have a chance in the purpose of training my pronunciation and things like that.
Awesome. All right. Now, Anna, how about you? Do you love it when you have the chance to speak English?
Yes, of course. Although I don't feel I don't feel enough confident yet. Little by little, I feel much better because it's true. The more you practice, the more you improve your fluency.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's go to the next one. Anna, can you try this one, number 4?
Number 4, yes, let me see. I hate it when people are rude.
When people are rude. Okay, perfect. I hate it when people are rude. All right, so let's choose a topic and write sentences giving your opinions. So using either it drives me crazy, I hate it, it annoys me, or I love it. So in the office, at the movie theater, or on the road. Let's start with Carlos.
I love to eat popcorns at the movie theater.
So I love it. I love it. Okay, I love to eat popcorn. Okay. Popcorn at the movie theater. Okay. And to follow what they said here, you can say I love it when I eat popcorn. Yes, I cannot spell today. At the movie theater. And I'm spelling both British and American. Okay. And Kate, can you say a sentence either in the office, at the movie theater, or on the road? Either I love it when. Or
it annoys me when people go to smoke when they at work in the office.
Okay. So let's say it this way. It annoys me when people take too many Smoke
Take
breaks.
too many smoke breaks.
At the
In the
office.
office.
Or in the office. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you were saying? Or
I'm sorry?
is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, and Cornell.
I hate it when there is a huge background noise in the office because I'm not able to concentrate on the phone call.
Okay, noise in the office when I'm on the phone. Okay, and what you said, because I'm not able to concentrate, is actually kind of given. You can say, I hate it when there's a huge background noise in the office when I'm on the phone. That's understood that you can't concentrate. Or people would say, why? And then you'd say, I can't concentrate with that noise. Okay. All right, and Anton.
It drives me crazy when when the people too noisy at the movie theater.
Okay, when people are noisy at the movie theater. Okay. Theater. And by the way, I'm spelling British, and I'm not sure why. I guess I prefer it. This is American. This is British. So, all right, Julio.
It drives me up the wall when people litter on the road or in the
Perfect.
street.
Drives me up the wall when people litter. Oh, I can't even type. Litter on the street or in parks. I'm going to put or anywhere. Okay. I mean, when you go to a beach or a park and you see all this litter, does that bother you?
Oh, definitely, but it bothers me even more to see somebody doing it and like not I mean not really caring at all about what they're doing. So sometimes I just go where they are and I just pick their garbage in front of them and I take it to the closest garbage can just to see
Mm-hmm.
their faces like and then they feel like all embarrassed and they leave.
Yeah, it's funny. That's actually quite funny. Anna, can you choose a sentence?
Yes. For example, at the movie theater, it annoys me when children who are sitting behind me are quicking my chair.
Yes, behind me are kicking my chair. I only do that when there's nobody behind me,
Yes.
nobody in front of me.
The problem is parents don't tell anything.
Yeah, they don't say anything. Yeah, I do that though. I always, because I'm tall, but if somebody's in front of me, I don't bother them. So,
Yes.
but yeah. All right, and Marina,
Yes.
can you choose a sentence?
I love it when in office work very friendly and kind colleagues.
Okay, so other that when I have friendly and kind colleagues in the office.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. And Jorgen, can you speak yet? Let's see if we can get that better. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Let's do this discussion. So, do you get annoyed easily? What things annoy you? Marina, let's start with you. Do you get annoyed easily? What things annoy you?
When people loud slurp.
When people what?
Loud
Say that.
slurp.
Slurp loudly?
Yes.
Like, Oh, I just did it
Yes.
for you. So that annoys you when they're drinking.
Yes, when
Yeah.
drinking tea, for example, or eat soup.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. And in some cultures, that's really common to do. So,
Yes.
Anna, how about you? Do you get annoyed easily? What things annoy you?
No, I don't. I've never annoyed me. For example, when in the office, if the boss have to hand out much work because other coworker don't meet their lines, it doesn't matter. To tell the truth, I've never protested against any colleague. However, at home, is different because there are many things that annoy me. For example, when my son have been untidy, what happened is they live nowadays they live for their own, though, so I don't have the problem. And other things is when dogs broke something, or sometimes and they do I don't know how to say that we pitle
Pedal?
maybe dogs are we
Okay,
pitle.
when they are
Yes,
when they're
yes,
going to the bathroom.
yes. No, inside home.
Uh-huh.
Although I have a big garden, well,
Uh-huh.
it really annoy me. These things.
Yeah, pee on the floor.
Yes, pee on the floor.
Yeah.
It could be we.
You can we is a verb. Well, pee is too. Um, I don't hear we very much. You can. There's a lot of words for it. You can have a we is one. It's not as common. P is the most common. And then there's also whiz, uh, like
Okay,
this.
thank you.
So there's a lot of different ones for that word.
Okay,
So
thank you.
you're welcome. And Cornell, how about you? Do you get annoyed easily? What things annoy you?
I was bad-tempered, but I managed to kill it. But lacking greetings, it annoys me.
Oh, when people don't greet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or people don't accept my greetings. So it really annoys me.
Uh-huh. So how about like in this situation here, verbling? If you come into a class, like I try to greet every person, I don't always get to. Is that annoying if a teacher doesn't greet you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad to know that I'm doing something right. So, um, uh, but wait a minute. Today I didn't greet you right away. Did that annoy you?
Sorry, could you please repeat it because there is
I just I
background
just
noise.
I just realized I didn't in the last class. I didn't greet you right away. Did that annoy you?
Mm, from you, Nat, because you are the teacher and I have been participating in the verbing your verbing
My
class
classes
since
for a long
last
time.
September, so it it,
Uh-huh.
uh, it is not a problem for me. But another people lacking greetings, it annoys me.
I got it. Okay. So if you know that it's a normal for the person, but if the person never does or something, I get it. All right. Because I just realized, wow, I didn't do that for you last. Anton, how about you? Do you get annoyed easily? What things annoy you?
It's not so easy. And actually, you must do a great job to get me annoyed.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you don't annoy very much. Okay, so Carlos, do you complain if people near you are behaving badly, or do you suffer in silence?
Uh, it is the conduct of the people that are near of me uh, is annoying. Maybe I complain, but if
Mm-hmm.
the the action of the people not annoy me at all, maybe I just pass away. I
Mm-hmm.
don't spend too much time making complaints.
Okay, so you don't make complaints too quickly, so you don't say much,
Yeah,
depending on what the situation.
depends on
Okay,
the
Kate.
yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Kate, how about you? Number two,
Um,
Kate. Do
number
you
number
complain? Do you complain if people near you are behaving badly, or do you suffer in silence?
just a moment, I read. Um, um, yes, I hate it when people um, people are drunk and behave very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and um, I just go away,
Okay.
or yeah,
Yeah. So, okay. So you just go away. You suffer in silence. You don't say anything to them.
yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
don't answer.
Okay. And Julio, next question. What examples of good or bad manners have you seen recently?
What examples of good or bad manners? Um, well, here on Berkeley, good manners, when people respect when other people speak, and
Mm-hmm.
um, another good manner is when you don't talk back to the teacher. Yep, so I've seen some students like when the teacher is giving them some feedback, the students get like defensive and
Really?
they like talk back to the teacher. Yeah, it's rare cases, but I've seen some students like, oh no, teacher, you didn't hear me well. I said this word. And the teacher, okay, I'm
Mm.
sorry, I just heard this. So I was just
Mm-hmm.
helping you out. So some students get like defensive, like touchy when some teachers give them feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And when people leave the video call without saying goodbye or telling the teacher that they are going to leave. So I think that's bad manners.
Yeah. But sometimes, as far as the video call, sometimes they leave because of
Yeah, technical
technical.
problems. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. But sometimes they don't.
Yeah, sometimes they leave because they're like, this is a waste of time. I don't need this, and they go. So yeah. What are some good manners?
To mute yourself when you're not speaking.
Yes.
That's what very important. And just to be polite with everybody,
Mhm.
this is a global community, so people with different religions and different points of view come here. It's like a melting pot of
Mhm.
cultures here. So it is important to be respectful with everybody's opinion and
Mhm.
just to be cheerful and to enjoy the class.
Yeah, and I absolutely love the fact that there's a melting pot and you have people from so many different areas and it's just awesome. I think that's one of the reasons I love this place so much. So, Jorgen, can you speak yet? Okay. All right, so let's go on. Anna, do you think most people in your country have good manners?
Mm, Yes, yes, I think so. Anyway, behavior have changed in the last 20 years because when I was younger, if an older people told you anything about your behavior, although it hadn't been nothing important, you suffered in silence. However, nowadays you can't say anything to younger people because in some cases they are rude. Anyway, I think it's more common in our cultural levels, but sometimes people with high cultural level also behave very badly too. And the situation have changed in order to behavior in last 20 years. Is my opinion. My opinion.
Okay, so you would say the situation has changed as far as behavior in the last 20 years. Yeah. Okay. And I agree with you. I think and I think it's interesting how as far as some people I've personally noticed families who suffer in silence and other families who don't. so it's interesting as far as that goes.
I agree with you.
Because I know my family, we do not suffer in silence at all. We just say it how it is, and then my I've watched other families not so. Marina.
Yes.
So, do you think that young people's manners used to be better?
Dear teacher, I want to ask, I didn't understand this question. Used to be, it is in the past about young people?
Yeah, so yeah, in the past, did it used to be better? So 5 years ago, 20 years ago?
Yes. Okay, I see. I think no. Why? Young people was very polite, like in nowadays, and had good manners. Maybe in our country, when abroad was closed, and now we can go in other countries, and young people change their manners maybe. They brings in our culture something new from Europe. For example, they more open now than earlier. And more communicated now. But manners was good and now good.
Okay, so it's a change.
For example, in the bus, always our men give place for women.
Oh, really? Still?
Yes, still.
Awesome. I have, I've heard wonderful things about Lithuania.
Yes.
Yeah, so it sounds like it is true. So, wow. I need to go there. I've been to Latvia and Estonia, but I never got to Lithuania when I was living over there. But all right, everyone, I want to thank you for your participation. I hope you learned a little bit more about English. It annoys me when. I love it when. So everyone have a great those of you in Europe, have a great day, and those of you in Mexico, sleep well when you finally get there. So thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thanks so much. Have a nice dream.
Take care.